Hi everybody, welcome to week 3 of our countdown to Christmas. I'm excited about this week's project. It's really cute. It's this little triangle box and it holds 5 Hershey Kisses, and it's not hard to make, but I think it's pretty impressive looking. Okay, you're going to start out with a piece of cherry cobbler cardstock that's 5.5 inches this way and 5 inches this way, and you're going to score it at 1.5, 3, and 4.5. Now, to cut out the window right here in the middle 2 flaps, the easiest way I think to do it is to take a scrap piece of 4.5 by 2 3/4 inch, and this is going to be your tracer. And if you just put it right here, it's going to create a 1/4 inch border all the way around for you. I want to point out this is the skinnier panel right here. I wrote shorter, it's skinnier flap. You're going to put some adhesive right here, and I highly recommend sticky strip. And over here, this is where your candy's going to go, so put your sticky strip there as well. So you put this guy in the middle and you trace around it. Then you're going to use, this is when this trimmer comes in really handy. This is your Stampin' Trimmer. You're going to place it on here at the top, and you're going to line up that line right there in the middle, and you're going to take as close as you can right here and set your blade down and slide all the way up till you get to that other line. Now, I'm not on top of it, so I can't see exactly, but this little guy will help you line up with that line. Okay, and then you're going to turn it and do the next line, which now is down here. And turn it again, and make sure you're flush up here, that way you know your line will be straight. Okay, and then one more. This is so much easier than the old school way of using an X-Acto knife. Okay, so now you can see that mine's kind of hanging on in some corners, and that's okay. I'd rather it do that than it gone too far. So I'm just going to take my snips, my paper snips, and snip right there, and snip right here, and easily it just comes right out. Alright, so there you have it. So now I have another one set up over here for us. Here I lined up my Hershey Kisses. They don't look quite centered, but I think that'll be okay. And I put adhesive here, and I made sure to fold all of my score lines. So now, oh wait, before I do that, here I have the sticky strip going all the way around, because this is where I'm going to put the window sheet. And the window sheet I am using is from Quarter Fancy DSP. I can't remember the exact name. I'll have it listed in the email. I probably would have used a regular clear window sheet, but I didn't have any, so I just thought this would work just as fine, just as well, and I think it's actually really pretty. So I'm going to, this is 3 inches wide and 5 inches long. It's exactly the size of those 2 little panels. And I'm going to lay it down in here, and there I have it. Alright, now we have to score it. We scored it before, but we cut out that window. So I'm going to get back my trimmer, Stampin' Trimmer, stamping trimmer. And this time I'm not going to use the blade, I'm going to use the scoring blade. And I am going to line up this, and if I line this edge right here up at 3, then I will be right in the middle, because each one of these is 1.5, so this is 1.5 and 1.5. If you can stand over and see your previous score lines, that would work too. Alright, I'm going to do it a couple of times because these window sheets are really thick, and it takes a few runs through to get it scored just, all enough to where it's going to bend. Alright, so there I've got it. Now I'm going to peel this sticky strip off, and I'm going to put it under. See how it makes a triangle? I'm going to put it right here, like that. Look at that, isn't that cute? People are going to be very impressed. Alright, to finish it off, I used Tags for You, the Have a Holly Jolly Christmas, Cherry Cobbler ink on Whisper White paper, and this is the bracket label punch, I believe is what it's called. And I turn it upside down so I can see my image. Punch it out, and I am again just using some random DSP from Season of Style. If you stick with one pack of DSP, you're good, because all the colors coordinate. I'm going to cut right up the middle and then go from the corner to the top and this corner to the top. There's one, and you're wondering, well, what are the dimensions of those papers. I don't know. I tell you, I just do scraps. But I think that this one's probably, oh, let's see, 5/8 of an inch thick. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4.5. But it looks like I need to make it shorter, so I'll just trim it down. You know, with these little pinnets, it really doesn't matter. Really, really doesn't matter. Just, you know, use what you have laying around, stick them on there. Now, the finishing touch for this guy, which I just love, is I took a piece of this. This is our burlap ribbon, and I'm going to cut off one of the edges, and then kind of cut just a strip like that. And I don't know, maybe it's 1/2 inch thick. I'm like one of those cooks who never knows what their measurements are. And I'm going to do the pennant ends also. And you might want to pull a little of those strands out so that it's kind of looks a little rustic. Alright, and I'm going to add some snail. And I will tell you the best glue that I have found for these is the two-way glue. I think it holds pretty well. And last but not least are our dimensionals, and I probably want to add 2 on here because of that burlap. It'll hold on 2 places. And stick it on, and there you have it. Easy, easy, cute, cute. Wouldn't that be cute to put on everybody's desk at work? All right, thanks for joining me, and I will see you next week for week 4. Bye-bye.